Hi, tanse Felicia Sniga Asut, Nina Ochiwaska which is Cumberland House, Saskatchewan in the north. And I've been working as a independent curator for about 15 years. Currently, I am the curatorial fellow at the Mackenzie Art Gallery and pursuing a PhD at the University of Regina. So I'm really excited to share and add to the discourse around curating care. I think it's really needed, especially now more than ever. We need to support each other as we try to navigate these institutions, because a lot of them are so entrenched in white supremacy and racism, and which is both systematic and very much violent, especially for women. Um, so I'm going to share a little bit of knowledge, kind of really situated in what a simple thing that my mom taught me growing up, and that I kind of live by. So what it is that I frame the work that I do in that I always have somebody older than me or more established. I always have someone next to me, and I always have someone below me. And below doesn't connotate that they're beneath me or anything like that. It just means maybe they're younger, not as experienced, that sort of thing. And basically, how I frame it, just for me personally, and you can do it in any which way that you want, is that, because I am away from home and away from my territory, and, away from my mom, I really go to different women within our arts community. So I have in my life matriarchs who are women that have a lot of wisdom and experience and knowledge, that I can go to and that I feel safe with, asking for advice. And my relationship with them is where I make sure that I give to them whenever possible, and support them, and they also support me with their vast knowledge and experience. And then I have my sisters who are, who walk beside me, who have similar experience as me as a curator, who perhaps share a similar journey, and so they're kind of like a backboard, a support. They understand, and we just kind of walk through life together, supporting each other and encouraging each other on. And that's great too. And then you also should have someone who is, like I said, below you, which doesn't mean they're below you. And these are, like younger artists, younger curators, and these are people that you should share with, that you should share your knowledge with, you should share your experience with, that you share your support with, kindness and love, and sometimes even like advice, because a lot of our young people coming out of university don't necessarily have the experience, but when there's waves of where institutions will want to hire Indigenous people, and sometimes they ask so much from young curators that don't necessarily have the experience. So that's where matriarchs and the sisters need to come in and surround our younger generation, to do well, and to have some sort of network of support. And through these three components of giving and receiving, builds for a really positive framework of support from our own situated communities, people that we choose, that our spirit intrinsically just knows that these are the people that we need to go to and we need to support. So always to think around that, this Western concept of take, and is not aligned with us. So yeah, that's my advice. And thank you, ACC, for everything you do. You guys are awesome. Okay, I go sip it.